Okay, we got Falcons on defense and we got Shopify on attack.
Very true. That's where Shopify are heading right off.
I think this is one of the first times I've seen like a direct breach ISO like difference.
Seeing the diff, yeah, should be cool.
Smoke, they put down a short.
I do think the ISO just covers up pretty much everything. As long as you're smart with like your double damage detail. I think it's just way more flexible. The only problem is like when you got to send it into sites you don't have the flash, but normally you can just send it in, or the server's like making sure that they have util for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Eva in the close corner. Floor first stop, and it only takes one bullet.
What's the time for you?
56. 55, 54, 53.
I'm a second behind, I'm not gonna bother.
Okay.
Shopify need to heat up, and Noya's not there to join the team. Around the corner comes in Toki, and it's just Falcons all the way. The sole survivor is Noya.
Yeah, fast flood.
Mary is so good as well,
Mary's
right?
incredible, right? Yeah.
She was the best player in the world last year, and then she went back to school and just came back and just
came back and just owns
oh
everything
my god,
still.
Noya's gonna win this 1v3. Doesn't have armor to one shot. Yeah, nice.
Oh, dude, big 1v3.
That's really sick.
Back in Europe and on fire.
Look, when things start to look hopeless,
really cool.
any player on this Shopify team can just step up and steal a round away, silencing it here. And it's Noya with the Red Bull clutch, getting a 4K in the opening round here for Shopify.
It's just
It's so on top of the so on top of the double stack.
Yeah.
Did I miss some util? I don't. Or maybe there's
They saw it, like they know that there was 2 people on site, so someone in Shopify is like giving crazy good comms. Like they have to be both in that corner or something, you know? Really nice.
2 outlaws. They ended up not going for that. I think that would be a little bit overkill on the attacking side, especially.
Happy with one on floor.
It's nice to see that. I feel like at least some of the players are also getting a little bit more comfortable with like being in the circuit, you know, public facing and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I remember from last year there was a lot of obviously it's like once you kind of accept that it's different, but I remember there being like a lot of what's the word, like hype, not necessarily hype, but just people being anxious about Floor for the first time showing up. Other players from Shopify had the same stuff, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, it just takes time.
Yeah. I feel like the respect for GameChangers has grown a lot as well.
Yeah, it keeps on getting bigger as well. It's good.
Look,
that's nice.
You know, they lost those 2 series in the first 2 qualifiers, and after that, just completely locked in.
Cypher? Ooh, okay, hold up.
Falcons have opened up with first kill here.
No,
for God's sake.
She's crazy, bro. She's absolutely
Wait, that's
crazy.
nuts. That third kill as well.
Floor is absolutely crazy.
Show me that again. That's unbelievable.
Dude, that was an insta-lock.
No scopes.
Floor getting a lot of kills
She's
with the gun.
one of the best aimers in the world,
Tap,
right?
tap,
Like
tap,
that's a thing.
With 4 headshots in a row, right? Or am I fully wrong?
Yeah, I think so. It's the 3rd kill that's the most insane one I ever show.
Use your imagination.
I'm imagining it, Siggy. Are you?
Yeah, it's 4 taps, like you said.
Close your eyes.
Because Falcons again,
I can see it.
Shopify's prep because they got the advantage.
Okay, Outlaw here as well is huge. Outlaw 4 light armors.
It was all about A lobby control, and the first 3 rounds in a
So
row.
I like this a lot. I'm surprised they buy light armors, considering they just got farmed by an outlaw.
Will walk their way up towards A.
The thing is that you can't know that beforehand, right?
No, but they just used it.
The player I'm thinking about in this round.
No, but like what I'm saying is,
outside of
so you were look at the money. They don't have money for like proper shields.
She can find a kill
Yeah,
here.
but dude, I'm taking a tank.
abilities.
No, I take a tank. Get a bulldog or a guardian.
Breaks the cam, we'll back away for now.
I don't know,
Similar
bro.
to the pistol as well, where
Really, you would just tank the one shots.
Showing Garage presence, try and pull players off that
On the
side.
fence, probably. Yeah.
They just tried to drone through
That's
short,
crazy.
they saw nothing. Now Shopify will creep up towards A.
I mean, I'd find out where the outlaw is, and then go the other way. Just like 100 Thieves did.
Recon was a little bit too high here, so it didn't scan. They messed up.
Whoa.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
Dude, it's like they mess up and then someone just goes crazy. I say someone, it's pretty much Floor every single time.
It has to be Mad V to step up. She was so damn good in that last match. The top frag on the IGL, but already chipped down to 28.
Just cages after cages to stall out the retake too.
What'd you do here?
No shield on the ISO. Falcons have to try and
Get
isolate a fight
get
here.
a second of
Floor
space
ready
with
to
the
go.
wall.
Lexa gets one. The
Dude,
floor's
she's
on the
farming.
Doesn't care. Oh my
Another
god.
round for Floor. Back
crazy.
to back.
That is a disaster for Falcons. They bought down to nothing there. Shopify
Yeah, they got
get
no
the bonus
money.
themselves. The one good piece of news for Falcons is they have the Neon ult headed into this, but I mean, you look what Floor is doing, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've got some bad news.
Yeah,
Just
what is
crazy
that?
calm.
Has their Neon
yeah,
ult and
yeah.
has started off 8-1.
That would do it.
These
Yeah.
guys just did not rotate. Like, follow a strat channel.
Okay.
Okay, Mel.
That's crazy.
I honestly forgot that
Well, you know
Mel
what?
was
Talk
like
your game when it's working
like
out.
sick
The
last time they
outline
won it,
not
so
been
for
working
her,
out
like
for
I really
Fluorescent.
hope that they
That hasn't stopped her
Talking
getting
about.
Cool.
She had the
Go back to
slide,
back.
one kill, no scoped with
Also
the
kinda wanna
other.
give it to
Okay,
G2
It
good.
was on the
Chosen.
second bullet.
Yeah,
Let's.
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
dude, it should be
that's a
real fun.
rarity for Floor.
If we get like a, I mean,
Mel's
top
pretty good
top
too.
4 looks
Box
pretty
down mid.
close to like teams.
Watching here.
Is someone chanting
Do you think
ace
Zipto's
already?
in there?
Relax.
Little soon, guys.
Yeah, I do. I would say Zipto, MR, BR, Shop, and G2. I'm really high up on
Mappy
MIBR, by
already
the way.
shut down here.
I have
Yeah, I
to
think
know
they
my
look
pick'em's
good.
winning
Would say.
it.
Insane.
Oh really?
yesterday.
Yeah.
What makes them so good?
She sounded
I
like
just, so out of all the finals I
Yeah,
watched,
she's
I just felt like they're the most
4 ults
together.
a game,
Like
you know,
pure
getting those
fundamentals.
1v1s.
Just straight up, just
Not the same
trading
story this time
spacing.
around, though.
Okay, Mary's gonna send it on the ult.
I think that's so important.
Two for Mary. How much more can she get?
Oh my god, Mary.
Eva still doesn't have a gun, but she'll recover one now, and this is suddenly a doable 2v3. Can they find this
Oh, the timing on
replay?
that's a little bit
He's
unlucky.
working on it, but Floor deals with Mary. And 2 bullets for 2 kills.
Yeah, there's
10
those
kills?
outlaw shots. We knew they were coming.
I think. That's the one.
Shopify starting things off 4-0 here. Fluorescent, cold, calm as always.
11?
Casually up 10-1 in the first 4 rounds.
So calm as well, dude.
I think
No,
we might
it's
have made
crazy
low
calm.
on the
Yeah.
ACS
Yeah,
prediction.
yeah.
Like
Shameful,
in
honestly.
non-bad way,
White should know
it's
better.
almost
Yeah,
robotic
pretty.
sometimes,
Yeah.
you know?
He's
Like,
been watching her
and
all year.
It's satisfying when the aim looks like that, though.
yeah, but like,
Early
First
time
time
icon.
out.
do you remember when Trex did that like 1v5? I
playing
think it was
one
against
rifle
Navi.
round.
last
Navi, yeah,
year.
with the peak middle, yeah.
Kind of shocking.
Do you think
And
it could be
after
something
that,
with
it
the
just
nerves?
cuts
I
to
mean,
his cam, and he's
like,
just
it can
he's
be a
just
little
chilling,
hard
like
not to be shaken
pretending
after the way they
it
lost
could
the
be
first
like any
rounds.
round
Yeah,
that just
for
Yeah,
sure,
it
for
could
sure.
be
and,
shown
and
any round.
Floor gives me like the
Especially
same
after
energy, you
yeah,
know.
you get styled on in a
That's
few in
good
a
though.
row.
When you have like no
Also,
emotions
just use
really
your
in
time
that
to call
stuff,
that
Yeah.
timeout.
you never,
Really
you
call
never,
For a
you're never
strat
gonna
change,
play
right?
anything
Falcons have been
different.
playing so heavy over the B side, but quietly they haven't been doing anything actively. And what was working for them yesterday, Mimi?
The A lobby control
Yeah.
every round, and thus far, SR has grabbed it uncontested.
And getting super active, right? Falcons have been trying to play this low info, offered up style of gameplay to keep Shopify guessing. Shopify just simply don't care. They don't need to guess. They'll figure you out anyways.
And then they've become very reliant on these side anchors.
Is
getting
upper
a
bracket?
lot
Yeah,
done.
still upper
Those
bracket.
rotates aren't coming quickly because of that lack of info in the mid round.
I will say, things to look at for Falcons heading into this round. Mary has gone ahead and purchased up an operator. That could be the change-up Falcons need. At the same time, Lexa yesterday was so strong on those side anchor
10 to
positions,
1,
especially when she was
7
playing
to
over towards
4.
C.
It's the
The
neon
super
off.
sub.
That she is.
Dude, the
Shooting people
backup
out of the
Bucky
air.
when
No
you
one
have
going
all
out of the air
is
this
the most
time.
terrifying
But
thing
coming at you
ever.
real fast regardless.
Falcons adjust to have a little bit more commitment to A lobby, and SR is not
Gonna
heading that
send it.
direction. This looks to
Just
be
gonna
fast
send it
towards
C,
C.
no backup, no
Floor
nothing.
has a Bucky
Just
with
break the
5K
trips.
in the bank. What is she
Yeah,
up to?
shock to
Let's see what
break
Lexa
the
can do
standard
backside.
trips. You can
Floor
absolutely
coming
send it.
in.
Stun at the
Neon
back as well. Like, look how
ult
nice
blocked.
this
Lex
is.
just
We've got a
Very
recon
so
as well in
coordinated.
case anyone
There's
wants
no
to
one on
send
the
it
side.
through the
Toki got
smoke.
forced all the way off.
Like, it's so
Wasn't able to
perfect.
get back in, so now Floor with that Bucky is going to take that close position
Yeah,
on
and
CT.
Falcons call a timeout for their big buy
Falcons
rounds,
don't
and they
have a
just get
paranoid
absolutely
back into the
run
site. They don't
down
have
on C.
flashes in their comp outside of that. How do you get back in?
Their retake
Yeah, you kinda have
with
to
an
save.
off as well. Oh, these options are already
Must
limited.
feel so
They
bad
don't
though,
even know
bro.
about
Like
Flo's
imagine
Bucky.
this
The
coach is like trying to
sacrificial-
keep his players
sacrificial
together. It's like,
lamb. How
guys,
much can she do?
I
I
have
don't
the
think she's a lamb, maybe.
I have the solution.
She's the wolf.
And then just Floor goes.
One
"Meow."
trade is there.
Yeah, they
They're
just
going
run
for
at
this
you.
one, but time is so low.
I mean, they vision block for a smoke. They all play down long. They might have messed up. There's a chance. When does the smoke go? Okay.
Already
well.
has it halfway, but the smoke
Alright.
falls, and Noise there to deal with all of Shopify's problems.
They
Mary's
kind of
not
messed
gonna
up
get the
though, right?
ult
The
out
ISO
either. Yeah.
not going fast into sending retake on the site.
Shopify just continue to
I think
stack
that
up
the
these
concept
rounds,
of the
and
wall
that was
uses
Mary
like
on
that
up
is
with
so
full
cool
armor.
though. I have
Like,
not seen
Falcons
a
keep
team do
putting
it like properly
everything
yet.
into these rounds,
I
and
know
it is
that
just
everyone
not happening
has
for them.
the idea, obviously, of like taking half of a defuse with the wall, but I just feel like you
Floor
have
has
to
the same
take
amount of
half
kills
first when it's
as
like
Falcons
safe,
Vega
and then use
have
the wall
And
later.
then do it
It
whenever.
feels
Yeah,
super
yeah.
counterintuitive. You
Make
know?
them panic.
Doing it with
Yeah.
every type of weapon in the
It's not even
picture.
about panic, it's
Got
like
a
physically
Vandal kill
blocking,
yet?
like you know.
I think
Mm.
it's just been silly guns.
Yeah, that's Floor.
Silly guns and the zappy hands.
Because it's much easier to get the first
better
half
than
than the
that.
second
I
half,
don't
right?
know.
Yeah, that is true.
Floor with an off, actually.
So here's the A lobby fight we were looking for, and Falcons will claim that space, but they've had to invest 4 members to do so.
Okay, another round where they have to
Impressive that
eco.
Shopify have just avoided all of these setups, though, thus far. Expecting Falcons to fall
What's the
into that
Primi
play.
sense? Oh, you mean the Sliggy sense?
Mel 1 step ahead.
You copied his sense.
I don't know. I honestly I didn't even know that he
Check this out,
had
Fluorescent. They've
he
actually
had the
sent
same
over
sense as me.
to throw a stun into garage.
I want to say that he copied my
Oh,
sense,
maybe
to be
just
honest.
make some noise
I
there.
feel like
Probably.
I was maybe using it before him.
There's a crossfire here, but
Because
the
you're
drone
like
isn't
this old,
broken.
right?
Mad V will be spotted,
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
oh no, Floor's just gonna
He wasn't
style
even
on her.
born when I was
The
using that
IGL's
sense.
dead. Mary only gets 1, and the A site.
Quanta with the Prime, thank you. He uses it a little bit better than me though, we'll
And
say
all
that.
of Falcons is now rotated over, but Shopify's not committing.
Shopify simply are never going to
Yeah,
fight
it's
Falcons
so
on the
nice
terms
as
that
well.
they
Just
want.
straight up
Right?
pivot, get the
Using
guns out of
drone to
here.
break off that early posting in A lobby.
Fucking drill
You're also
team, man.
always going to see them jump peeking into corners, never giving a chance to hit easy
It must be
shots.
so
They've no
nice
trickle-down
to like
economics. Mel throws
have
that
your
gun
star
off the
player
map.
be
They're stuck
this
with
like
the sheriffs for this
impactful
retake.
Such
consistently.
of a beast,
No
yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
There might be an angle where Toki actually wrapping around
She's,
on that late
almost
flank is looking
eligible
for
for
some guns
VCT,
on
right?
the opposite side, but at this point
I
you're
think
playing
she
to
is.
get Ava and Ultimate online.
Maybe I
I
think
know
she
he's
might.
gonna
No,
walk
actually, I
right
remember
into her.
because I was talking with some friends about this. I think she already is.
Timing
Looks
just
But,
the
long
wrong way
way.
for the
I think it's good
Omen.
for her to like have a little bit more. I think honestly, after a
Noya is
tournament
never
like
gonna
this,
miss
if
an
they
easy kill
do
like that.
super well, probably honestly ready.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Falcons?
You'd
risky
at least
thing.
you'd
At
at
this
least be
point,
tempted
probably
to
just-
trial, right?
Trying to
Yeah.
die to the
I mean, I
spike.
think she's
I don't think they're
surely
gonna
she's
get an
got the trial.
opportunity
Ava
to
should
do
die
that.
to a
Surely,
player.
like, just
Like,
off of her,
Shopify are
like,
rich
mechanics
beyond
alone.
belief.
Yeah,
They
she's
don't
being a
need
won
world
money.
so
champion and
far.
Yeah,
everything.
get an ult orb for yourself.
But she chooses the spike instead.
I feel like maybe missing the economy of Shopify.
Well, at least having a bit of
in
fun
these
with it.
moments here.
Okay, another big buy round. And they won away from an
6-0
Omen, I guess.
to the reigning
This is like their
champs.
best chance, to be honest, and I feel like they're just
Great
going to run
A-lobby
it down
reclear.
somewhere
Again,
C.
I think Shopify
again.
just know that it's going to be a lot of these A forward fights. So if they use utility to reclear those early angles, it's going to
She's
bust
so
open.
disrespectful. Like on
Falcons'
all the
position.
full buys, they just group as 5 and instant
Yeah,
go,
and just
on the-
absolutely
on
send
the
it.
ecos, they just
Falcons
like
are switching it up again.
If I'm Falcons, I'm
Mary
like,
now
what
playing
the
into
heck
front
is going
B,
Because I
but
feel
it's
like
really hard to
as
do
an
things
IGL, but
super
even as a
aggressively
coach,
because
it's
you don't have
such
a
a like
breach
weird
along
thing
your
to have
side.
happen
Those
to
forward
you.
It's
zones
the most
make it really
frustrating
hard to
stuff
just
ever.
run out.
You'd expect it to be the other way around, almost. They're doing a default now, it's fine.
Falcons go back to the ISO Neon set up on B. Tried to fake out more pressure in A lobby, and there's going to be a fight in
Toki
mid.
should,
Floor on the
yeah, Toki
slide,
gets all
spots
the
out the
info here.
opposing Neon, and
You know
Alexis
it's
helps
not. Oh my god.
take Mary out of this round.
I find it a little bit weird to play with the ISO like this. Oh, and the ISO ult missed as well.
It's so heartbreaking
my
because
God,
Matt
everything's
was
going so wrong.
flawless with the kill contract yesterday.
Didn't lose a
Oh, and the
single
Omen
time.
gets
Now
caught doing the
Toki
smoke.
Oh,
smoke out
no
in
way.
hand. Gun not ready.
Oh,
And she's completely stuck in the
Sure,
corner.
I'm
Gets
seeing
her
take
before
one
she
there.
ends up falling. But I don't think Shopify even have to commit off that.
No, they don't.
Oh, they're so
They still have
pivoting
a
back to
minute
C.
left to play with.
Yeah, Sarah's hanging out towards C long, making sure no one creeps up there. There are a few rounds, and this is again, I think Shopify getting the advantage of watching Falcons play yesterday, where Alexa, when there was early A fights, would actually walk down C long.
Drone fake
look
over
for a
towards
flank,
C.
look for a
Does
great
it pull the
forward
rotate?
camera.
We've got to look at
Now
Sova
Sarah's
on
going
A.
to tell the team, hey, that actually didn't happen.
Alright, give me the Sova. Let's see.
And
Has
I think
to be a
because
huge
they
round
don't
from
see that
Eva.
forward posting, they
a
expect
good
there
spot,
to be
though.
softer
It's a
players.
good spot, but the
On
wall's
side,
just going to
expect
wreck
players to
this,
still
right?
be towards C.
It's just
I don't know
Eva.
if Floor's gonna use it.
How much can she do?
You should.
Stun misses her. Floor swings in.
Doesn't matter.
Eva can't wrangle
Oh,
the shots,
matter.
and both the Falcons players fall as a result.
Go rare, Floor with
Shopify,
They're
they
even
just
making sure the
swarm
Sova
site,
gets planted to get
wrapping
ult.
Wrapping around both sides of main.
It's a drill team, dude.
And
I was
Hope just
talking
continues
with
to drip
the boys
away.
about this.
Falcons
So,
have not found an answer early in the
In
round. So
CS,
the retakes
apparently
also
some
haven't
of
been going
the
their way.
marginalized
Alexis
rosters
walking into this
would
crossfire.
arguably play like cleaner
Just too good.
CS than some of the like all-male rosters historically. And I think in Valorant you can see that with some of these teams as well. I remember Cloud9 White would have like some of the most insane strategies that I've seen. Like sound strategies, you know.
It happened a lot. There was like I was speaking to the Fnatic coach of the CS, Keitha, and he used to, like I used to do this as well with him. We used to watch the like their version of GameChangers, like the female teams, because they just had like brand new one-way smokes. Like, they had so many one-way smokes that like other teams weren't using.
No one home for Shopify.
Yeah, Shopify haven't overcommitted early in rounds because they know the early fighting is exactly
like one of those
what Falcons
things because maybe they. I guess maybe they feel like they. Oh my goodness.
She had the first ace of the tournament and has 2 in this round. There's a chance.
We're gonna see a first
Damn,
round.
dude, this is looking like a shocker.
They trade this one back into an advantage.
Good recovery though. Left the bomb.
Still gonna go for that creep. There's a Vandal on the ground too. If she can just switch over to it, if she can catch Noya unguarded, and she does, that's a massive one for Falcons.
She has
Can
ulti.
they get back on the board?
Yeah, she can just send it over towards A and all, right?
Omen ult available.
It's a little.
She can leave that spike, get it later with the ultimate.
And
she's
got
taking the bomb and
plenty of
instantly
time.
to see.
Almost a minute left on the clock. Right now, Falcons are isolated too.
But she wants to fight. The timing, it worked out forever. But she whiffed her opportunity.
Yes.
And now she goes C.
Mel will run to C.
Oi, MadV's on her way to C. Yeah, look at this out range, surely.
You know how I would play it? No? I would actually keep
You
on the
stick
bottom.
this?
Yes, I would stick it. And she's doing that.
Oh my god, it's actually a brain off.
She's so smart.
It's actually a brain off, it's incredible.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's so good.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, the plant's a little bit dodgy.
To get back over.
The timing, MadV could be ahead.
Whoa, what a shot.
Oh,
This was sick to watch though.
Oh,
Yeah, she's got a little bit greedy with the plant.
Fucking knows it too. Look at that smile. She's doing so fucking well.
Little bit greedy. Dude, that was awesome, man, to watch.
Falcons on the board. That is
Fucking good
a
at this,
must-win
man.
round
Predicting
for them. And a
shit.
huge momentum swing.
Oh!
Yeah,
Wait, that second shot's incredible.
On a MasterCard Thrifty. And
I think this Falcons team was gonna have like some of the GX players. Like some of these players were originally going to be on like GX at the start of the year. I don't remember which ones.
Oh,
I think
really?
there's a Spanish girl
That they
at
do.
least. So I think it's Toki.
The question is,
Yeah,
can,
it might
can
be
Falcons
Toki.
actually turn this round into something else? Can they turn it into a little momentum? Because
Yeah, there's a lot of talent.
they need to string them together.
4 fighting A.
Dude, 4-person shut down A.
SRR into it.
Wait, it's so weird to start 4 people A but do it like this.
Rolling Thunder, everything is going into this fight on A.
Floor's just
Mel down
sending
short,
down.
needs to deal with Toki in the
Down a little
corner,
bit.
and that's stun. Too much
Do
to
they
deal
check
with
Mad?
MadV again. A
Dude,
double up for
MadV is
her.
the beast.
And the score even.
Brings
Really
it
good.
down into
Noya
a
has his
2-on-2 now.
ulti online.
Cage to pick up the spike. Now info given.
I'm seeing
from
so much
Noya.
hesitation sometimes with like these
I
teams
think they're
fighting
just
A.
gonna take it. They're feeling it, and
So weird.
Falcons call that rotate off.
Or do they?
It's a good read
Make
though.
noise running away. Now the
Sarah
Neon
gonna
back
get
into heaven
Deep
already.
pause.
Noya watching for it.
Cool.
Spots out the Cypher.
Like these little things, you know.
But Mary has the timing from
Beast.
heaven. She'll
Yeah,
get
that's
them
well
all.
played by
Okay,
Falcons.
back to back as well. Money gets a little bit
Who
better, still not
to
great.
show up back-to-back rounds,
Some
but
energy too.
MadV and Mary, those are the players you need fragging.
I
Those
don't know
are
what the
players you
Shopify
need to
money's
feel
like. It's
confident
probably
in
pretty
the
good.
server. And against Shopify, you have to feel confident or you are going to go quietly.
Shopify, they might be the reigning champs, but this is the stage Mary won on.
Oh, they got a 6, baby. 6, 6, 6.
Mary, they have 7.
Close enough.
literally 7 rounds.
You know what? Mary has a 100% win rate against Shopify Rebellion, I realized.
But not this.
Not
So
this
do
one,
they
the
get a
2022
6, 6,
one,
6, 6? They're just on
Biggest stat
7.
I've ever heard. Okay, thank you for sharing.
I mean, they have 100% win rate in the last 2 rounds.
That's so
Wow,
good.
that's great. 5 ults for Falcons, though.
Yeah, they got a lot of ults. They can get 5 here.
Shopify only have gone B 1 round before, a long time ago, and nobody's home.
Okay, well this ISO ult's gonna hit.
This is a site Falcons have stacked so many times.
Wait, they
This
popped.
time no one home. Hunter's Fury, though.
Okay.
And the ISO ult as well. Did that get a player? Mel.
Floor's in a good spot though.
Again, the IGLs, and Mel cannot win it.
Dude, the IGL off is
Even though she
awesome.
doesn't win it though, Floor
that-
still
is
managed to
MadV
get on
the
B
IGL?
side.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a wacky round state right now as Shopify have big space and should be able to get the plant down yet.
Do they suspect Floor?
They've got
He's
to.
looking for it.
MadV's doing it all right now.
Drone for Sarah. She sees the Cypher A-lane for ceiling.
Roman flash for back of sight. Wait, they don't even check back of sight? Oh, okay.
She gets nothing. That's good work from Lexa. They have the sight now, but getting the defuse, a different story. Shopify really relying on the spam, the utility to try and win this one, but Lex has already gotten it halfway. Alexis for one, adjusts for a second, but Lex is sticking.
Oh my god, these rounds are so close.
Just in the nick of time.
These rounds are crazy close. They're only just winning them.
Even though Noya hits
Pretty
some
rough
gnarly
to not play
shots.
someone in window for that spot.
Falcons that B post,
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
angle to stick it through.
Do you think Effie's
I think too
hammers
many
that time
died, right? They
out?
just had to try trade on
I think
site.
you very likely could. I mean that's
yeah, but it's,
another 1v1 that Mad
You
B
plant
takes
in
up
window.
against Mel.
If you plant on the like ceiling side, right? Tucked. I feel like you need to have someone playing
She's
in
feeling
window.
it?
I
No
love
matter
it.
the score.
I mean, it is tough to
Because if
bounce
you
back
play
after losing
towards like
7 in a
bottom
row,
C,
but
second
Mary's
mid, like near
completely
garage,
unfazed
you
by
have
it.
to
And Effie's
swing
puts her
super
trust
wide.
in Mel. They'll go
Yeah,
into
yeah.
another rifle round.
Falcons, I like what they've been doing over in A lobby though. It's been a lot of this fake pressure. Throwing a dart from the Sova, throwing the neon stun, but actually not walking up behind it. Waiting to see where Shopify are going to commit. It's kind of been a game of chicken throughout this half. Where most of the
Yeah,
time
this is a rough one. This is a rough one for
Shopify
Falcons
getting
now.
better. The last few rounds, it's been Shopify on
Like
the
how
front.
how's a Sova and a Neon man told this? And then the Neon leaves sight and leaves the Sova solo.
Wins that opener. But the players behind for Shopify are doing their jobs wonderfully.
Toki
Yeah, the
all the
setup
way
just
around
wasn't
on the
good for
flank
this.
with the Omen ult. Gets past the Cypher trip. Shopify should be
It's something
aware
that I've
that
seen
something
a
could be
lot where
awry,
like
but she's gonna get up
the amount of
before
times I'm
Noise
seeing
can
a
spot down
Sova
long.
solo left on A is crazy in these games.
Sarah not
It just
looking
feels
for
like
this
the
one,
most
but
uncomfortable
it's
thing ever.
just in time. 1 for 1 might not be good enough because it's less.
how people used to play
GN,
them.
thank you with the prime. Thank you, thank
With
you.
a
Sorry, what were you gonna
1v2.
say?
That's kind of how
She's
people
walked
used
deep
to
on
use
site,
it.
though.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
players
yeah.
from Shopify swing
I mean,
it.
even we used to do it, and still
Coordination
catch you to
in that late
complain
round
because it's like the
again
worst thing
wins
ever.
out for Shopify.
That was a great round from Sarah and from Mel. Sarah finishes it off, but Mel TPing up on the boxes while Fluorescent was trying to get in there really quickly. She got this nice angle over on top of the Neon one wall as players are coming out into the site. You can see it right there. Beautiful shots from Mel to start that round off strong.
It is done.
And now Shopify going back to an old classic. A C-long fight, but Mary's going to be
Oh,
coming on the
this
other
could
side.
be
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
disastrous. How many does the flash hit?
Paranoia for Mary. Stun as well.
Oh, the flash hit so many.
She
That
doesn't have an
stun
angle. Cut
saves
off by a
them.
stun and floor.
Floor doesn't
Fluorescent
care, bro.
stuns
Still two
back
players on
and
site
then
for
just
Falcons.
slides on.
Shopify are
It was
smartly
kind of
going to
nice.
cool
Like
things
I
off.
don't know
No
where
need
she
to
stood
overheat
to
into
dodge
that
the
round.
Omen flash, but
Got
I'm pretty
that
sure she's like the
opener.
only
That's a
one
big
that didn't
one.
tank it.
A minute 20 still to play with.
You see they're worried though about
So
that.
I wouldn't be
lobby
surprised
creep
if
up.
she straight up
And for
just
good
did
reason.
tank it and
They've
just
actually
And just
ended up
swung
stepping
anyway.
down into sewers.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I was
On that
speaking to
little
Boo
off
about
angle.
this, how like the Neon is
If I had
so
to guess,
good,
I think
like
Shopify are a
reactively.
C re-hit team here.
Like you can just save all your
Flick back
util
through
and
garage.
just
Yeah,
the
I think they
stun
wanna
can
peek
is
into
so
garage at the
fast.
very
It just
least. Yeah, they're showing
you
that
can
drone
just stop
presence
so
over
much,
and
and even the
before
wall is
moving
so
back
good
into
as
the center of
well.
the map.
The timing.
Like the reactive
think it's
util of
okay,
Neon
has
is like
worked.
one of the
A way
best.
down, but now
The
spotted,
most
has to escape
self-sufficient
this position.
duelist right now.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
By far.
Asks
I think
Shopify to
a
inch into
close
garage.
second
Here
is
they go.
Phoenix, and that is an agent that can
Floor with
literally
the
heal
overdrive.
Do
himself
everything.
and flash for himself. You know,
Flash
On the
wall,
stun
yeah,
roll.
Molly.
those flashes are designed for
Oh
himself.
god, it's
Sarah
devastating.
with the perfect piece
And
of
it's a
utility.
shield
and
too.
Floor
Yeah, Floor's gonna
with
get
the
an
perfect
ace.
follow-up.
Go overheat
That
queen.
doesn't get any prettier. From
You
the
have permission.
macro level, Mel's calling
You
to
have
Sarah's
permission, yeah,
dart
last
into the
round,
ult. I'm telling you,
5v3,
Sarah is the
you're right.
best Sova player
So
in
about
GameChangers.
the-
Her
so did
utility
you
is
get to choose
disgusting.
the title
Floor's
for
just the
your,
cherry on top of the
Nah,
shots.
nah.
Like, watch
I think
party.
I think I was like a
4
late
kills in the
addition, so
round for
I'm pretty sure
Floor.
it was already set. But I was saying
Okay.
in chat, it's like it's better than what I would have come up with. So
And a cherry
cool,
on
though.
top. Eva spotted out.
just a cool thing to have as well, to be honest.
Yeah. I'll be
A
rocking it in
9-3
game, man.
half,
Yeah,
all
that's
but
what I mean.
secured
That's
here
what I mean.
for
It's, way,
Shopify.
it's sick
Look,
one.
Falcons might have had a little bit hope coming back. Mary was feeling active, feeling
Oh,
confident,
shot.
feeling good. But Shopify came here to do business, and they
9
took over at
rounds,
the end
man.
of this
That
half.
looks so
They're
good.
the reigning champ for
It's
a
rough.
reason.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
this
really
map
rough.
is attack-sided
Across
still,
the
though.
board
It
for
is
Mel.
attack-sided,
Floor
yeah.
stepping
I
up
feel like
big
every
time
map's
as
pretty
well.
much attack-sided in this game at the
Fluorescent
moment.
16 kills at that.
What's the
Noya,
defense side of map at the
15
moment?
and 5?
Split? And even that's
absolutely
questionable.
insane work to close
Pro
things
is gonna
out.
be
That said,
tech-sided as
Falcons
well.
are not going to go quietly. This team
Sunset
bounced
is
back
pretty
before, and they're going to be coming back in a
tech-sided.
little minute.
There's
Sunset,
absolutely a chance,
Ascent.
but Shopify Rebellion, they
Ascent
are feeling
switched,
good
though,
on
because
that
it was
stage.
You think
always
Ascent
And I bet they're
switched?
not the only ones
Dude, everyone in
feeling good,
Pacific
'cause we
always
have some
talks about
special
this because the
guests
Pacific games
standing by
always
with
end
Uber
like
in the
7-5 on
crowd.
attack.
Some SR super
Nah, I
fans.
think in normal regions, like
Thank you very
in
much, Mimi and Ender. Yeah, it's a good time to be a Shopify Rebellion
the
fan.
more
out here
organized
on this stage. I'm
regions, I
joined by
want to say, I
Sorokon
feel like it's
and
still
Layla.
slightly lenient for
Big fans
defense,
are getting
but
very excited here in the stands. Layla,
Yeah.
let's start with you. How are you feeling about the
Kaio
team
Khan,
so
thank
far?
you so
Feels
much
like
for
a
that as
great
well. Thank you,
start to
thank
their
you.
campaign.
I'm so happy to be here and grateful as well. It's been an amazing
Thank you for that.
event.
Thank you for the 15 months.
And you know, I've been idolizing Mel. She's been my idol for 3 years, and seeing her live is like a dream come true for me.
The turnout has been amazing here for Shopify Rebellion in the crowd. Now, I'm
Normal
going to be sat here with
region.
Sorokon.
Yeah, we actually
Probably,
wrecked him.
in fact, definitely the biggest Shopify
I'm sorry,
Rebellion
guys.
fan.
You know
How
what
are
I
you
mean,
feeling,
though.
Sorokon?
Like,
You
I
followed
feel
the
like
team to a few
APAC is
events.
the
How are you
one
feeling
that
to be
I
here in
like
Berlin?
it. You know,
It's interesting. Like, it's very
what's the
cold
word?
in
Like
Florida, so
coloring
it's like
inside the
I'm
lines? Is that
dying
like a
here.
saying?
But,
Yeah.
In Dutch we say it like
I
that.
love seeing them
I feel
win.
like
It's
APAC does the least of that.
I love the momentum they're starting to pick up here
I'm
in
like
map
that
one,
myself
and
as
I'm
well,
really
you know.
confident that we
So
will win
That's
again.
Paper X, man.
Now, you have seen
yeah,
so
exactly.
many moments here from
Like
Shopify
they're
Rebellion.
the
What's your
perfectly, but
favorite
even
moment
Talon,
as a fan
like
of
I
this
feel like
team? Someone
Gen
who's gone around the
G,
world to see so
to
much
some
of their
degree,
games.
I'm
they
gonna say the
even now,
floor
like in the offseason, they
collab
tried
on
some
the
like
second to
weirder
last round
looking
of
stuff,
the
you know.
championship
Like
last year,
Abyss has
because
always
Floor
been
got a
pretty
collab on
unique. I feel like the
Ascent,
pro
and that-
comp that they ran is
made
pretty
me know
unique.
that it was
So
over. I knew we won
Yeah.
right
Oh,
there.
I like
after
that.
Team Liquid Brazil saved, and then we won that round, and they were dead on. They had no money, so it was just I knew we won at that moment. I was like, I almost cried for Mel.
This
for
guy's doing
Lexi,
live
for
analysis.
Noya, for Sarah, for Flora, for all of those girls who
So they
worked
just went
so
B,
hard
this,
for this
this.
moment,
Yeah,
and obviously
just call it out.
Give
Like
it
round
to-
4,
you know,
probably should have done this.
well as well.
whips out
One
the
more time,
iPad,
SR going all the way this
the
weekend.
Valo plan.
Absolutely. It's going to be
That'd be sick.
another win for Mel, and Mel's going to finally be able to lift the trophy in front of a crowd again.
You heard it here, folks. Shopify Rebellion looking to go all the way. Let's head back over to our casters.
I want to
jump
take a
into the
picture
second
with
half of
Uber,
Haven.
man. Next
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
Wait, you there for the finals?
He's probably the only
I mean,
fan
I'm
that was
traveling
there in Brazil
for
that's now
like on the
here
day
in
of the
Berlin
finals.
as well.
I might go
Literally has been
to
everywhere.
the
Yeah,
studio,
Literally
but
at
I
every
don't know
event
yet.
following Shopify
Depends on what,
Rebellion.
like, the
You know
plan
what?
is with
Pretty
the
good team
boys.
to follow.
Yeah, yeah.
They tend to win
Because
a
this is my
lot,
first time meeting them as well, you know.
to
So
my,
if,
I'd be
if
happy
there's
if
like
I were an SR fan.
people
Yeah, I
who want to
checked
hang out,
VLR and it's just
I'll do that
green.
over. You know,
That's all you need
Yeah,
to
makes
know.
sense.
should prioritize that.
Falcons, though, second half here. It was 9-3. Not out of this one
Raid boss.
yet. They had a
I
pretty
mean, why
good
wouldn't you
attack
raid
side in their
boss?
last
16 to
Haven
8. Dude, honestly, 15 to
they're going
5.
against
This is
the
kind of a
floor.
silent
They got
one. We
a
had the
ghost
pistol
spawn
impact,
core.
obviously.
Light armor as well. Shopify playing fairly passive right now. 3 players hanging out over in garage.
They
ready to
also
rotate to
saved
a B or C
the.
hit
She
very
nearly
quickly.
saved the anti-eco one.
What?
Mel has gotten
Hold
a
up,
kill.
Shop
Garage.
didn't hit the
Matthew
trip.
was going for that one, and oh, they want a little bit more.
Oh
The
my
Cypher in the
goodness, we
open, and
absolutely
Mel just
sent
runs
him
over.
middle into.
He's just running at him.
Yeah, lost C but took
Now
middle.
it's only 3 players for the actual site hit, and look at SR. 4 ready to go on this retake.
Falcons are just fishing a barrel. I mean, Floor's pushing out of A long too. But you know they've got to bundle up and look for something. They're going to want to
Yeah,
go all
you
the
don't
way
even
back
want to.
into
There's 2
spawn,
ways of playing
where
this.
it's
You either
just
like
Alexis
tap
waiting for them.
spike and
Tap on the
then
spike.
wait for your
But
team
SR
to
was
get
ready for
close,
this.
or you
There's
literally
more
just
now.
walk this respawn.
Okay, shock for Sarah. Didn't have the gun up in time. Alexis.
Dude, what a nightmare though.
It's a
I mean,
trade.
Floor
And
still
now Floor
has
on her
armor.
way through this flank has these players pinched. And Mary, I think just too much to contend with here.
Doesn't
Right.
even matter.
Yeah,
That's
double
another pistol
pistols.
for Shopify Rebellion.
Gonna be a fast one.
And starting it off with Mel getting the 1v1 shot against Nadvi's ISO. I mean, look, the first 2 1v1s did not go Mel's way, but since then, she has been delivering.
Raid boss, yeah, the raid boss wasn't even in any of the action. If anything, the raid boss stunned the team.
Just no fear.
The team stunned on site, yeah, that's about it.
Usually when you get 1 kill, you relax. You know, you wait for them to come to you. She's like, nah, I want more.
But I think that's the right call. They heard 3 players running up long, realized that it's a 3-2 split, and instantly have a reaction.
Yeah. Falcons didn't really get enough to go for a force. I feel like that might have been something to look for themselves.
So nice to have a player that is
But no
not only
spike
like
plan,
really
it's hard to
good,
risk
but
it.
also
Yeah.
brings that energy, you know?
Yeah,
Flora with the outlaw.
makes everyone
She's
chill
boosted
and
up
actually
here, too.
play
That's wild.
their normal
Only
game.
because you're ISO.
Yeah.
Is
Calm
Matt
the
be able to
nerves.
survive.
Flash.
Good flash,
This is
but
being a little
Flora
bit
thinking
silly
of
as
her
well, you
shot.
know?
Falcons say no. You don't want to go into floor. That's okay.
Look at Noya though. She has a cam set up at the very end of C long here. trips for BNC. They have really good
Insta
info.
re-clear over towards A as well, so Recon clears everything apart from the corner on the right. Oh, sorry, left, I guess, for
outside
them.
garage window position, ready to get back onto that C site after all of the opening volley of utility comes through.
Melanoia.
I mean, Mel's flash might just wreck
He's going to
everyone.
be blinded, but these cages are good. To buy them a little bit of time on the anchor. Eva taps, but Mel goes to work.
Oh my god,
Farming.
calm.
Oh my god,
Why is
what a
everyone on
crazy
this team the
four-take.
calmest in these
That one you
situations?
blame on the Bulldog. Only
Are they going to show a replay for that? I feel like that must have been super nice.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that, honestly, I'm not even sure if the flash hit anyone. It looked like it might have clipped like 2, but... Okay, yeah, it did.
It's just overkill at that point.
These last 2 kills are sick.
Look, now, the actual important
Dude, it's
thing
like
here is
spray
we're looking
missed
to
and then
last
everything
half.
else is just the calmest thing ever.
Yeah.
10 bullets for just
in the
everyone else.
anti-bonus. They have to get that
3
tap
for the
chance
last
this
player
year.
as well. Sick.
Shout out.
Coaches can't believe it.
Oh no.
And I can't believe that.
That is
Poor Eva. This
devastating.
was their gun round.
And
Did
I
she
promise
just
you,
wallbang
Eva
her?
will never
Yeah, but
stand there again.
it's anti,
the
right?
rest of
So
her career.
I had a thing
That
about
is
this
a
to
lesson
Mini
you
because
learn the hard way.
Fanatic, you guys,
Floor's a very good
literally
teacher.
used to use this as your
Flor has already
lineup.
rotated
And
into A.
I had a thing about this on because he was
Shopify
saying
have
this is how
3
you do
players
the
in the right
lineup for
spot.
long. But it's like you have
Yeah.
to go on the box here because you just
So
get spammed
clever
from
and
middle.
meta. Flor
That
has
is
They
been
crazy.
anti the
Jet duty for
default
so
because
long.
that's where they
3
use their
players
lineup
on
for their
half
recon.
armor. Flor has the outlaw. Oh, but it's the shield. The first shot taken by it, stunned up in the corner, and
That's
Madby
so
just
sick.
barely stays alive.
I don't think Falcons can do this. Yeah, they're maybe going to leave Mary outside of A. This was something they looked for yesterday as well.
Because
And then with
Chronicle
threat
has his
and
lineup
pressure,
from that.
rotating back over
least that's what
into
Mini said.
garage or down into C long.
Yeah, I think a
And
lot
by
of people
leaving the
start from
spike
there.
over
Yeah,
to
yeah.
A,
It used to
it's gonna
annoy
be
me
this
as well because people
2-2
do the
fake.
shock dart from there as well, and I can't believe they never got punished.
Shopify are playing with the advantage of seeing all of this yesterday and knowing this is a
That's
strong
sick.
possibility.
And they also
This team
still
is
have Noya
insane.
set up on C with good info down long.
Yeah, I mean, they're never going to move 3 players off of A.
Paranoia, no one's biting on this
The
fake.
one person
20
fake.
seconds.
Shopify still have 3
The
on
one
A.
person fake, but you have the camera just spotting
One of these
everything.
players
And
with
it's the most
spike is
standard
11
camera.
HP, no shield.
At 15 seconds.
They need a miracle. Mary would have to go
There's 3
insane.
people, yeah.
Alexis has a stun
Contact,
ready to
stun
go.
into double swing.
10 seconds, Sarah on the angle. Round's over. SR, don't fall for the funny business. And they're up to 12.
Yeah, the homework. Effies and Mel know exactly
Token
what
DC?
Falcons are trying to do.
This was,
I truly think this game,
it's a saving.
obviously,
This is
Shopify shooting
lovely
insane,
prep
but
on
this
that.
is a
Lovely,
prep
lovely
diff.
prep.
This is a mind diff. Shopify have read everything Falcons have tried.
And again, I feel like that's such a difference to what we saw in the lead up to Sao Paulo last year, where they were
Combi-
sometimes
taking
more
a tech
reliant on the aim, where that was what carried them through in some of these games.
Dude, I love this. Is what I used to love the most. Just having like a good anti for how they play their default and using it in the bonus. That's like the best feeling
interesting thing
ever
about
when you have something that works.
qualifier for Shopify is that because they lost the first 2, they were coming into main event having a lot more of their own VODs public for other teams.
What's my aim routine? Dude, I just don't even hop on the game.
Up to the last qualifier, win that one
Hop
out.
on the
Cool,
game
we
after
don't
not
have to
playing
play
for
another
2
one.
But it was
months.
actually them with very little info
Maybe
on
one
a YOP
TDM.
or a FlyQuest that were the top
Go into
contenders
ranked and
in the
miss
North
everything.
American scene at the time.
Pretty much how it
But
goes.
that didn't seem to stop them at all. They came in looking even stronger,
What are you?
even more locked in
So
than
if
I've ever
this
seen them.
happens to go like 2-0 quickly, what are you gonna do with the KC game?
But I think it should be okay because the GameChangers game's on beforehand, so I'll probably eat and leave that on in the background, and then it should be right timing.
The GameChangers? Oh,
Yeah, they have a. I think it's Koi as well, or it's another team.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
no, it is.
Yeah.
I think so. From what I understood,
And in terms
is
of
that it's like
you can effectively
3
run
games league as well, I think, or is it only Rocket League and
Yeah, no,
Valorant?
it's like Rocket League, Valorant, something else, maybe TFT. Someone said, but I'm not sure if that's right. And then it's GameChangers.
At least they've got some
then
jammies
VCT
to lighten
teams.
the mood a bit.
Last
It's gonna be like
chance
Game
for
Changers and then
Falcons.
the VCT teams.
They'll open this one towards mid.
Okay,
Very quickly
not-
into garage. Floor dead, but the
Okay,
tree
first kill. We haven't
sits.
seen a first kill for a while
First
from them
stun
though.
got across the line.
And there's even Sarah spamming from up in garage window. Shock dart to go out too. Doesn't connect any damage. But honestly, the way the game's been going, Falcons will accept the trade of knocking down Fluorescent.
Timing for Mel. Smoke fades and Toki gets the better of her.
Okay, good opener. Toki gonna have that second smoke refreshing now as well.
Alexis, she's been having an Alexi game thus far, all about the assists, the team player.
Not ready
This is
yet.
maybe her round to shine. Tucked in close, with Sarah now in support and managing to dodge out on all of the utility. Alexis dead though.
This was
Toki and
nice.
Lexa take care of this
Yeah,
one.
the timing of the recon swing was great as well.
And it's up to Noya to try and finish this job.
Okay.
Falcons stay alive.
You believing?
Nicely done from
Sure.
Lexa to put the
Okay.
bow on top.
You said
there
with confidence.
for Falcons.
Scanning ahead.
This opener was really big. So again, like
How many
Ford's been
rounds?
putting up 2 kills every round. just
8 in a
about,
row? That's not too
At
bad.
least. So
That's
Mary
doable.
just getting that one. When there was 3 players sacked in that area, you're absolutely going to take that.
guys, let's go.
Mel's definitely going to regret, you know, being caught off guard when her smoke went down in A lobby. But maybe if not for too long, because Floor has enough money for that operator.
Not sure if she'll be contested though. She'll set up towards short.
Oh, similar look, but this time tripwire to run into.
Bit more reserved too, not just sliding in.
Nice shock dart to break
You
that one
gotta
away,
send
but
it if
actually
you've
check
done
out over towards
the-
A. Floor posted up with that operator.
I like this reaction, the push down towards C once they take garage. Dude, they've done so much homework. When would you ever push C when they take garage unless you've done
Sarah
homework?
sees nothing on the drone mid.
Because normally it looks like it's the beginning of
yeah,
like a
it's
C
up
split. Do they really not hold long C every time they
Pulling
take
back in
garage
C
control?
could be a
That's
disaster.
crazy.
A as well. They basically are trapped
They've
into
picked them
going
apart
B.
in this ante, I'm
Don't
telling
really
you.
know that yet.
And we only got to see a little bit of it because it's going to be
Shopify
overseen.
have 4 players on the left side of the map.
Much more
All Falcons have
difficult
to do
to
is shut down that
anti-defense
ceiling
as well.
flood. And
Yeah,
a post
exactly.
plant would be easy for them. TPing now onto the site. The smoke goes down, and Sarah's here for it. 3 kills for her before finally falling. Alexa comes in as
It's a bit
well.
of a masterclass.
Sarah just won this game for Shopify.
Gets ahead of the utility and closes
Dudes.
it out.
13-4, they look very
Shopify
good.
Rebellion back on
Very,
the
very good.
international stage. And they are looking as fearsome as ever.
This is a